Peace, it's Equalityfragrances coming to you from PG County, Maryland. Welcome to my cipher. A cipher is a person, place, a thing within my circumference. The understanding of my cipher is peace. For all those new to the channel and all those returning, I humbly appreciate your support and taking your time out today to watch this review. With that being said, come on in, sit down, and let's build. Today, I'll be talking about a fragrance from Unique Luxury, and that fragrance is Beril. I have a sample here I got from Beverly Hills Perfumery. There'll be a code for a discount somewhere within this video. Anywho, I'm trying to finish up my unique week and we'll be discussing this fragrance. We'll be talking about what does it smell like, when will I wear it, is it bottle worthy, price point, you already know how I do. But with that being said, let's talk about the notes. In the top, you're gonna have mandarin orange, lemon, pink pepper, coriander, and cardamom. In the heart, you're gonna have thyme, rose, jasmine, cinnamon, and nutmeg. And in the base, you're gonna have patchouli, vetiver, amber, and musk. That's a lot, but what does that do on skin? I have the dry down here that's been on for about over an hour. Let me spray it to be reminded of the opening. And you don't need a lot. In the opening, you get hit with this very lush mandarin orange, a lot of spices, which is dominated by the cardamom and cinnamon. Cinnamon heavy mixed with cardamom is extremely sexy. You're gonna get hit that falls in the background but comes up after the 30-minute mark, a beautiful, deep, red, dry rose. You're gonna get hit with a dry patchouli and dry vetiver with a sweet, deep, rich amber chord. This fragrance is sexy. This is a head turner for sure. Women will love this, man. Oh my goodness. This rose, the key players with that mandarin, just a very mouth-watering, lush mandarin orange with a deep, sensual rose with the amber and the dry vetiver and patchouli makes this fragrance top notch. Now, when you first smell this, your olfactive memory will take over. And the first thing you're gonna be reminded of is wanted by night. Yes. Is it remind me of that? Is it close? Yes, very. But this is why I also don't like doing first impressions, and I believe first impressions are trash. But that's a whole separate video. Because after the third wearing of this, third or second, I think third day wearing this and testing this out is when I started noticing the nose. The first 2 days I was like, oh, this is wanted by night. After that, I smelt the rose, and once I smelt it and it burnt into my new olfactive memory of this, the cardamom and the rose takes this to another level. So if you thought wanted by night was sexy, this is on another level. It's almost indicative of what Naxos did to Pure Havane. Pure Havane and Naxos have very close similarities, but Naxos took that to a whole nother level. That's what this did. The ingredients in this, the heart and work put into this is superior, but they are similar. Let's talk performance. Longevity 10+ hours. You cannot get this off of skin. It's not coming off of skin. If you wash it, it's going to be there. Know that. If you put it on clothing, it will be there weeks later. If you hang that up in your closet will smell like this. This is the kind of fragrance that if this was your signature scent, people would be like, oh, Jerry's been here. I can smell him. The type of fragrance you get into a back of an Uber, the next 3 or 4 or 5 rides after that person will pick up will smell you, have been inside of that backseat of the Uber. Beastie, sillage, crazy projection. If you spray too much of this, you will fill up a room. 3 sprays, 2, depending on what kind of environment you're going in, this will be a masterful club banger. Absolutely. Night out fragrance, dinner, date night is going to work. Man, it don't even start becoming somewhat of a skin scent till about the almost 7.5 hours. Then it starts becoming somewhat of a skin scent, but it's still pushing. This is crazy. Price point. The price point for this bad boy is 280 stripper ones. Man. With my discount of Equality 20, with 20% off, it should come up around 224, give or take. 224 for this isn't bad. For the kind of person who bought Naxos, even though Pure Havana is available, you will probably do the same. This is a solid, sexy fragrance. Now, is it bottle worthy? Well, that's a 2-part question. Yes, it's a bottle worthy fragrance. It has a mass appealing quality. It's a niche fragrance, very well put together, but it has a mass appealing quality to it. Women will flock to this. Everybody's gonna say you're smelling good. No one is gonna say this doesn't smell good. Is it bottle worthy for me? No, it's not, especially at $225, $224. Nah, I can do something else with that money, because for me, if you saw my video, you will saw my video on Are You Buying With a Purpose? I think is what I titled it. And I put a lot of figures out there on why I buy the way I buy. If it doesn't blow you away, there's no point in having a bottle of your collection, which is why I'm a strong advocate of sample, sample, sample. Buy what you love. I personally don't want to be the person with 300 plus fragrances, because even at $50 per fragrance, you start doing 300 at $50 per fragrance, that's $15,000 sitting in your closet that you will never get through in your entire life. I can do something else with that money. That's just the way I look at it. The physically responsible person in the back of my brain will be like, you are absolutely insane. Do something else. But fragrance is a luxury. If you got it, you know, spend it. It's a luxury. But anyway, yes, great fragrance, not bottle worthy for me. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give this fragrance a solid 8 easy. It didn't blow me away, but I love this fragrance. I just don't love it at $225. Me, I personally don't. So with that being said, that is my full review of Unique Luxuries Beril. Have you tried this fragrance? Have you sampled this fragrance? How did it work out for you? Please leave it down below. Don't take my word for anything. You already know. I'm going to tell you to sample, 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 and don't blind buy nothing. I'm not a spokesperson. This is not a sponsored video. I don't get paid. I didn't get sent bottles. This is just me talking about fragrances I like, fragrances I love, and fragrances that blow me away. I don't get nothing back from it. But if you do decide you want to sample, don't forget to use the code Equality20 at Beverly Hills Perfumery to take advantage of that code in the event you want to buy bottles and or samples and try the house out. Great fragrance, just not for me. So with that being said, with what you like, when you like, forget the hype. I'm going to leave you the way I greeted you, and that's in universal language of peace.